Hello everyone, my name is Jaume. I'm the GeoQ Customer Success Manager, and today we will be seeing how to perform power line classification and vegetation encroachment for a project performed in France with the TrueView 535. What we are seeing now is a point cloud that was generated from the TrueView 535, and this is the point cloud. And later we have a corridor that is mainly a shapefile that it tells us approximately where is the power line. Now, the first step on this workflow will be to classify all the power lines. In this case, we mean the towers. Then to do that, what we do is we zoom in the area, we draw a profile, and we will classify from this profile the tower. To do that, we select and we put in transmission tower class. And this is how we classify the towers. We have around 15 towers for this project. I just show you how to classify one. The rest, I will do it by myself. Now, the second step is going to be to extract the wires. How to do that? We are going to the point cloud tasks. And we will select power line extractor. Now, these settings, you need to adapt these settings for every single project. Like the different power lines will use different settings since the corridor width will change or the height from the ground of the cables will change. Now, after we set up the settings for our project, we will go to point cloud task, select perform point cloud task by feature, and we will select our corridor. The corridor is just a shape file that approximately follows the path of our power line. We press run. After the point cloud task finished, if we change the view, we put by classification. We change the color to orange. We can now disable the corridor, and we can see that the point cloud task extracted first the wire and it digitalized the wire in 3D. And on the top of that, it classified all the points of the wire. I'm going to do a cross section for you to see it, how it looks. This would be the wire, the 3 wires. And I can do another cross section for you to see it. The first thing in orange color is the cable in 3D. And later here we have the wires classified. After we finish with this step, we will move to the second one that will be the vegetation encroachment. For this project, we have 3 areas that we want to analyze. That is vegetation within 10 meters from the cable, vegetation within 7.5 meters, and vegetation within 5 meters. Then we will use the point cloud task classified by feature, and we will select 10 meters distance. This will be the first zone. Again, we go to point cloud task by feature layer, and now instead of selecting the corridor, we will select the wire. After we extract the area within 10 meters, we will extract the next one that is within 7.5 meters. Exactly is the same point cloud task, but we just change the distance. And finally, we do the last zone that is 5 meters. Now, at this point, we have selected the areas that are within less than 10 meters from the wire, divided into 3 different zones of 5, 7.5, and 10 meters. And we can see it if we do a 3D view. We can see it in this area, we can see the cable, and later we can see the zones. In this case, for this area, we are seeing only 7.5 meters and 10 meters, but we can find an area to see the 5 meters. And we can uncheck everything and select 5 meter zone. And we can see that there is small areas where the vegetation is within 5 meters from the cable. But for example, here we have an area. Now, the next step of this workflow is going to be to extract the information for the 5 meters encroachment into something that can be easily shared with the field team. In this case, what we are going to do is we are going to extract first the locations where the team needs to go to find this encroachment, and the second one will be the polygon. Everything will be shared in a KML format that can be easily opened with Google Earth. First, to identify the areas, just by a dot, we will select cluster by distance, and we will put 5 meters. This means that we are going to select all the areas where the vegetation is within 5 meters just by a dot. We go to point cloud task, and we perform the point cloud task. And now, here we have encroachment locations 5 meters. I'm going to make it bigger, and I can put it green color and apply. And these are all the areas just by a dot where the encroachment is within 5 meters from the cable. And the last thing that we can do is to, instead of extracting by a dot, extract it by a polygon. To do that, in the point cloud task, we will select group tracing, and we will perform the point cloud task. And the last thing is going to be to extract the data into KML format. To do that, we will select first the points, and we will select export KML. Okay, and the last step is to open the information in Google Earth. First, I will open the points. Later, I'm going to open the polygons. And now we can see them. Here, the polygons are quite small because the areas with the vegetation within 5 meters are few. But by points can be also displayed. Thank you very much. I hope this was an informative video. For more information, please visit lp360.com.